In Lagos, if you see signs on buildings, there are buildings you shouldn't rent and there are buildings you should rent. So they had the scorpion sign on it. You know, so many men don't pray.
Yeah.
Men, I don't think, lots of men don't believe in God. Men especially, it's always a woman thing. They always think prayers are for women. Evil people do what they do without somebody knowing. You can only take advantage of people who don't know their stand or who don't know who they are. Being too desperate puts you in too many temptations, too many dangers. My husband is my celebrity crush. When I bring a movie to produce, I already have a picture of how I want the movie to look, and I'm a perfectionist.
Welcome to the Inside Out Talk Show with Vivian Faces. Today we have a special guest. Welcome, Mrs. Uche Ogbodo. You're welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you, Zane. I am good.
Can you tell us about your childhood?
Well, childhood, there's really nothing much to tell. Just that I had the regular childhood. Just like 80% of Nigerian children. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. So everything I am, everything I have, I worked for it. And with the help of loved ones who supported me, loved ones like my dad, my mom, my siblings. So that's it. It wasn't all rosy, but I am grateful for the journey and I am happy with where I am today.
Can you tell us more about the journey?
The journey, the journey. I grew up in suburb. I grew up in Enugu State, a place they call Ninth Mile. Ninth Mile is like a suburb of a city. That's where I grew up. It's not like a total ghetto, but it's a suburb. So I grew up with other children on the streets, different lifestyles that affluent people might not want to raise their kids in the area. So my dad did so much to protect me and my siblings from letting the environment influence us. As a parent, you already have like rules and laws on how you want to raise your kid. So my dad had that in his head. I know that I am here in this area, but I'm not going to let this area influence my children. So he guided us so hard. He was overprotective. He was a disciplinarian. He was too tough. As a child, I used to think it was him being too tough. But as I grew up, I realized that my dad was my savior.
Okay.
Because if he hadn't been that tough on I and my siblings, probably I won't be here today. Or I probably would be here because maybe it's my destiny, but I will be worse, maybe not as articulate as I am, maybe not as well disciplined as I am. I probably would have let the industry influence me negatively because that is what I'm used to. But because I grew up with a tough parent who taught me so much about life and who taught me so much about discipline and who taught me how to be myself without letting the outside influence take over me, I am able to be Uche. I am able to be this amazing woman I am today.
Does your dad support your acting career?
My dad took me to the industry. I didn't know Nollywood.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Nollywood. I was just a child who had talent. I loved to perform as a child. And then I got into schools. I used to love to get into school plays, school dance, anything entertainment. So my dad saw that as I was. So he kept on encouraging me. He was my number one clapper, my number one fan.
Wow.
So he kept on encouraging me until I grew up old enough to be in secondary school.
Okay.
Then I started to take over, create an industry. Like I went to a federal school. Back in the day, federal schools, like my dad used to want to give us the best of everything. even when it was so hard for him to do it. But he wanted us to be in the best schools, the best this, have the best that. You know, there are parents like that.
Yeah.
They might not have so much, but they will do their best to make sure that their children are not lacking. So he put me in federal, me and my siblings. There, I started a small drama group on my own. I organize people. We do plays. And in those plays, I can play like 3 characters. And then we used to perform these plays at Commonwealth days, social days, social nights. I have a dance group. I used to be their leader. I used to direct the plays. So my dad saw all this. These are my foundation, So he saw all that. And then he felt like, my daughter might be good in Nollywood. I didn't know he had that in mind because, parents, they probably will not tell you what they're thinking until the opportunity comes. So when I left secondary school, when I finished secondary school, one day he just came home and said to me, guess what? I saw someone who can enroll you in Nollywood. I'm like, what? That is Nollywood people. Are they humans? Are they real humans? I'm not exposed. I'm not coming from affluence. I'm not used to meeting Nollywood people. So when he said that, it came as a shock to me because I thought Nollywood people fell from heaven. I swear to God, I won't lie. I never thought that they are here with us in Nigeria. So when he said that, I'm like, okay. He said, yeah, they're not even, they're in Enugu. I want to go. So he took me there. There's this man, he's a legend, Emekani, Uncle Emekani. He's the contact my dad met in the bus. Okay. He was coming from Lagos one day in a night bus that they were discussing. And he said to Emeka, I have this daughter of mine that I would love to be in Nollywood. When my dad took me, my dad enrolled me, my dad paid the fees. There are fees that you pay before you become an actor. He registered me. From the first day he registered me, I got a Waka Pass role. That was how I started. So from one Waka Pass to the next Waka Pass to the next Waka Pass to the next Waka Pass, I kept going. Then I landed my first lead role.
Has anyone close to you ever betrayed you in a way that changed your perspective on relationships?
I find it very difficult to trust people. Not that I can love people.
Okay.
I love easy. I am somebody who sees good in people. Yeah, of course, that's why I'm coming to that. I love easily, but trusting you, I am expecting you to betray me. Wow. I am expecting it. I am waiting for it because I know humans can be trusted 100%. Life experience has taught me.
Can you tell us more about your experience?
It's not just one experience. There are so many experiences I have encountered in my 30-something years that has shaped me into knowing that humans can be trusted. So for my trust issues, betrayals are apparent. People betray me every day. Friendships, otherwise, I don't care.
What do you love most about your husband?
My husband, I love a lot of things.
Okay.
Most about my husband. I feel like my husband is my calm. He's the only thing that can stop me on my track. He is a very strong,
okay,
very sweet, very compassionate person. He has a good heart. He does not have a heart that can hurt people. I love that about him. I feel safe with him. I don't look at my husband and I see like I need to be scared. No. I feel safe.
Do you enjoy cooking?
I love cooking. I love cooking so much. But maybe not, yeah. I love cooking, but I'm also a very busy woman, so I might not have all the time in the world to cook every minute and every day as much as I love cooking. You know, I love experimenting with food. I love trying out new styles of cooking. I love, I love cooking to the extent that if I see food in front of me, I'm going to be able to analyze what the chef did
Wow.
without the chef saying anything. That's how much I love it.
Who is your fashion designer?
My best fashion designer.
Okay.
I don't have any. I love a lot of fashion designers.
Okay.
I love so many, and we have so many in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I love people that I love their different attributes, their different inputs to fashion. I love creativity.
Okay.
I'm a creative person. And just what I believe about life is you don't have the monopoly of creativity.
So you don't have a personal fashion designer?
No, I don't have a personal one because
Okay.
where this person's talent stops, the next person's talent begins. So I love over 20 fashion designers, especially in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We have great ones. I can't even start to mention. I don't know who to mention and who not to mention. But I love them all. And then I love my own ability to be able to style myself because most times I style myself.
Oh, really?
Yes, I wear my own thing. I wear what I feel comfortable in.
Okay.
I don't think fashion has rules.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm one of the people who don't believe in the rules of fashion. Just make it make sense in your eye. So long as it makes sense and you feel good in it, wear it.
Yeah.
That's me. Usually my safe place are my family.
Wow.
Maybe my mom, my husband, my children. Something that has nothing to do with whatever's giving me stress.
Okay.
I am very good at shutting out, shutting off, and disappearing. Takes my mental health. I don't know what else to do other than go to where I find peace. Like I told you already, my husband gives me that peace. My mom gives me that peace.
What advice could you offer to fellow actors or public figures on making marriage work?
Whatever works for you. Just in all of it, I don't think there are rules to this thing. There's no rule to it. I'm just being myself in the marriage. Okay, maybe I tell people, don't pretend, just you wake up in the morning, take it one step at a time. Because I'm not going to tell you, do that, don't do that, because you might do it, you will not want marriage. It's not, you're married to my husband, you're married to your husband with a different personality that is not my husband's personality. So if I give you my rule, it might not work for you. Make sure that that person is who you really, really want to be with. Don't go into marriage with extraordinary expectations. Don't go into marriage because of artificial reasons. Go into marriage because you want to go into marriage. Love who you love genuinely. Me, I believe marry who you love. I don't believe marry who pleases you or who satisfies you. I married love. I didn't marry money. I didn't marry artificial whatever. It might work for someone else, but it would never work for me because I know what I look out for in people when I get close to them. Some other people or some other friends of mine had married money and not love.
Wow.
So many people fake it to make it, but I don't fake nothing. They see me, they follow me on my pages, they know how I live my life. They know how simple my life is. I'm a very simple person. There's no drama to my real life. I'm very dramatic when you say action. But my real life, I am too genuine and I'm natural. So they know me.
As a public figure, what values do you believe parents should focus on when raising their children?
I know that raising kids ain't easy. It takes the grace of God to raise your kids correctly.
Yeah.
But instilling morals into telling them the right thing.
Okay.
Or the right things about life. Don't hide nothing. Don't prevent anything. Do not steal. Do not take what's not yours. Teach them about gratefulness. Being grateful for the little things. Just tell them the right things. If you don't say it, they're going to go and take other people's teachings outside. And you don't know if the neighbor or their neighbor is teaching their children that stealing is the best thing. If you see this thing, go and take it. You understand? So you need to teach your children or instill the morals you want into your children. Don't believe that they will just know it. They cannot just know it.
Okay.
You understand? Like my dad brought me up teaching me that I should never lie. There's no need for me to lie. I should always be honest, compassionate, and truthful, and grateful for the little things I have. So these morals, he has taken me far in life. He has made me appreciate the smallest things I see in people. The smallest. He has made me appreciate the gifts of nature.
Okay.
He has made me appreciate that small things are big, because those small things are actually big in my eyes. That's how I was brought up. And then I know God. Teach them about God, because this life is ruled by the spiritual.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in God so much. Every day of my life is something about God, because
Okay.
I don't think that I would have been able to maneuver my life the way it is right now without a supernatural being somewhere directing me. Okay. Like I always ask for directions in every situation. Tell me the right things to do, or teach me, or direct me. Don't leave me. I don't know any other person. You know, I always say this because most times in your life you feel alone.
Yeah.
Your parents can't save you. Your siblings can't save you. Your friends can't save you. Only that spiritual being that is your God. Not like I just moved to Lagos newly.
Okay.
Then I've been in Lagos for a while, but I didn't have a house of my own. So when I eventually had money to get a house of my own, I got a bad house. You know, all those occultic houses that you never know that this house belongs to an occult person. You know, just like there's good and there's evil. Some people do their thing. I don't have anything against anybody doing their thing, but don't bring it close to me. What I do is pray, and I believe in God. Don't change my mindset from my own. Do your own, let me do my own. That's how I live my life. So I rented that apartment, and I didn't know that in Lagos, if you see signs on buildings, there are buildings you shouldn't rent, and there are buildings you should rent. So they had the scorpion sign on it.
Really?
The building. I didn't know anything about it. I'm coming from the East. In East, you don't see those kind of things.
Yeah.
You don't see houses like that. You don't see those marks on buildings. Maybe if they are, but there are very few. So I wasn't brought up knowing those kind of things. So I rented a house because I was desperate for a house.
Okay.
I didn't know it was an occultic house. So I think it was God who saved me in that house. Because as I was there, my neighbors that were coming, it's always a woman thing. They always think prayers are for women. My mother is praying for me. My girlfriend is praying for me. My wife is praying for me. But you're not praying for yourself. So most of the guys that came into that to rent the houses next door, the flats next door, they will come in okay. You know, they were parking, looking good. One even had a car, or two of them had a car. Before you know it, there was no car. I was in the building. I noticed that the first tenant, before you know it, he sold his car. Before you know it, he started selling his properties. Before the house became very empty. He couldn't even find food. He used to come and ask me for food. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, he was sacked from his job. Before you know it, he became a shadow of himself, almost depressed. Then he couldn't pay his bills. They chased him out. The second tenant came, a banker, was living good. Before you know it, he lost his job. Before you know, they come in, then they go down. They come in, then they go down. But I wasn't going down. I don't know why. I'm not going to say I'm special. But I came into the compound. I had a small car.
Yeah.
Before you know it, I bought a Jeep.
Wow.
While these people were going down, I was going up. Or I felt I was going up. So when I bought the Jeep, I even dashed the other car to the landlord's son. because he didn't have a car. So he came to beg me one day. I said, I want to sell this car that you're begging me. Say he doesn't have anything. So I should please sow a seed in his life. I said, okay, I'm going to sow a seed in your life. Take the car. I dashed him. I didn't
Without
know.
him paying?
He didn't pay me. I dashed him. I'm like that. If I move to do something, I just do it. I don't think twice about it. So I didn't know that my success infuriated the father. Every time I pray, the prayers will begin to disturb the man. I'll come out of my house some mornings, I'll see rice grain in the whole compound.
Wow.
Who boiled rice? Why rice scattered everywhere? I wouldn't know his rituals. I didn't know anything going on until one day he told me that I'm a very stubborn girl. He said, this prayer I'm doing do I think is saving me?
Like he asked you?
Yes.
Just like
that
that?
he would take me somewhere.
Wow.
That I will see fast answer. I don't know what we're discussing about that. I said, no, I don't want to go. I pray. I don't want to go anywhere. He said, that's the problem with you young girls. You know, you people will be praying. This your God does not answer you.
He doesn't believe in God.
He's an occultic man. How would he believe in God?
Yeah, you're right.
So he feels I'm even giving him trouble because I was giving him trouble.
Wow.
So he started to look for ways to deviate me from being churches or praying every night or doing midnight prayers. He was looking for ways, but I didn't know that was what he was doing until one day I was attacked. And thankfully, by the time the attack came, I was ready spiritually.
So can you tell us more about the attack, your experience?
Yes.
Was it midnight? Were you sleeping?
I was sleeping.
Okay.
I was sleeping, of course. Before then, I decided to embark on a 7 days dry fasting, or was it 3 days? I can't really picture it right now. So I did the fasts.
Okay.
Praying for something. You know, it's been very long. Praying for something. And so I was asked to do the fasts. I didn't know that God pushed me to do the fast so he can ready me spiritually for what was coming for me. So on the last day of the fast and the midnight prayer, I was sleeping as the fast progressed, I noticed I wasn't breathing well.
Wow.
Yes, I wasn't breathing well. As third day of the fast, I noticed I wasn't breathing well.
Is it 6 to 6 fast or
almost a whole day fast?
Okay.
24 hours.
Dry fasting?
Yes. I was doing it for something.
No food,
I
no
can't remember.
no drink.
I think water towards
okay,
the evening.
okay, just water.
Yes, I can't tell you verbatim what happened. So towards third day, I noticed I wasn't breathing well.
Okay.
You know, that before I talk, I'll be panting. I'll talk one, I'll pant. So I didn't know what was that. But I believe that whatever was happening to me, the prayer I was doing was
affecting.
Working.
Okay.
You know, was working. So on the last day of the fast, I was lying down in my parlor. My chest was paining me like I was going to have a heart attack. I didn't understand. I held my Bible in my chest, so I dozed off in the living room. I didn't sleep in my bedroom that day. Next thing I woke up, this is morning, everywhere is bright. Then I noticed my house has been vandalized. I just slept.
Really?
And woke up, opened my eyes, saw that everywhere I've scattered. But I'm sleeping there. So I don't know what happened to me. I don't know how people came into the house and I didn't know. I don't know how. In fact, me and my sister, because my sister was in her bedroom, but she didn't know. So something must have happened to us that kept us sleeping. Throughout the time that the people that did what they did, they scattered my house, stole all my stuff.
Wow.
I went into my bedroom was upside down. I said, what happened? How can I be sleeping? Who came in here? I went outside. My gate was locked.
Did you ask the security what happened?
Which security? This compound has no security. The man is the one in charge. His children opened the gates. So they know what happened to me. So I woke up, look at my gate. My gate was locked.
Okay.
As I locked it in the night. So how did the people come in? I don't know. I started shouting. I almost went mad. Started shouting because I knew that was an attack.
Yeah.
So when I stepped outside, opened my door and stepped outside, I started seeing my thing, my spoon, my fork, my bag, my card, different things lined up around my flat with red something. They used my stuff to do ritual. Maybe to scare me or what.
You mean outside
They'll bring spoon. They'll tie it to
the compound.
Thing. They'll tie different of my personal items. They'll tie it. They did all that around my flat.
Are they doing that to scare you out of the compound? They want you to leave the compound?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Evil people do what they do without somebody knowing.
But when you wake up, do you later investigate what happened? Who did that to you?
How would I investigate?
Yeah, spiritual.
I asked the man. He didn't say who would have done it to me. Who came into the compound? I'm the only one that was attacked. So whatever happened to me from the people that I'm living in their house. Because when I reported to the man wasn't sounding shocked or surprised.
So you mean your spoon, your plate, everything were outside the compound?
Tied to a rope.
Tied to a
red rope.
A red rope.
Round. So it was the evil they were doing.
During the fasting? You were doing fasting?
That was my last day.
Okay, your last day of fasting.
Yes. So that was it. But then, as I came out, I almost had a heart attack. I rushed into my car.
Really?
Drove straight to church. There was a church behind me.
Okay.
You know, spiritual things, you can't really understand them. There's a way they happen.
Yeah.
Just because you said an attack. So I remembered an attack I had. So as soon as I drove into the church, I passed out.
Like you passed out?
I was unconscious.
Really?
Yes. I stayed in that church for almost 7 hours. Lying down at the altar.
Wow.
Nobody agreed to pray for me.
Why?
I don't know. When I asked, they said that it wasn't me that came into the church. So they couldn't touch me. These are things of the spiritual. You don't know it.
Okay.
I don't know it. They had their reasons.
You mean they left you
while
there?
I was lying down there,
okay,
I was feeling stuff, But I was praying, lying down there. I knew that I couldn't stand up because I was unconscious. My sister was there, so I was just see that she has come to look at me and she'll go back. Then me, I was praying. The only prayer I was praying is, God save me so that my mother will not die.
Oh.
Yes. But the reverend came later in the evening when I woke up. So whatever happened to me, I was just saved by God that day. I was saved by the church, but I never went back to that house.
So you believe in God?
As I went to that church, that's how I packed out of the compound. As I drove to that church, I never went back there again. I went to police station to go and tell the story. Anytime I open my mouth will be shut.
You went to the police station to report?
Yes. Oga, the police station around that place, the Oga that came to attend to me said he knows that I should not tell anybody what happened to me.
God save you at that
Obviously,
moment.
it's God.
Yes.
Who would have saved me?
That's miracle.
I could have died. Anything could have happened to me.
Jesus Christ saved you.
Yes, God saved me because you can't even report. I was unable to make statements. I was unable to do anything. I went. And that
so
was
you
it.
pray every midnight?
Not every day. Now, no.
Okay.
But that time, yes. So maybe if I hadn't done those prayers, I wouldn't probably have survived what happened to me.
Has someone in the industry ever tried to take advantage of you?
Well, I don't think. Maybe they have tried, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Because I am strong-minded.
Oh.
You can only take advantage of people who don't know their stand or who don't know who they are.
Okay.
Yes. So maybe they have tried to take advantage of me and it didn't work out. People take advantage of people every day.
Yeah.
Yes. But if you're strong-willed and strong-minded or you know what you want. I don't think people can take advantage of you. Yeah, I hear stories about that, about people being taken
Yes,
advantage of,
most upcoming
mostly molested,
artists,
most sexually.
yes,
But
complained
no,
about the
nothing like that.
producers, the director trying to take advantage of them.
No, they can't do that to
So
me.
you have not experienced that before.
I could have experienced interest.
Okay.
To me, it's interest. You said you liked me or you wanted that, and I said no. And my no is my no. So you will see somebody who is strong. You see a woman like me, you want to take advantage. Are you going to force me to take advantage? If you're able to deceive a lady, if she's weak at heart, she's going to let you deceive her. But if she's strong-minded, it's harder to convince her. It's about convincing. It's about, okay, sleep with me. I'm going to give you this role.
Okay.
And the girl wants the role. And she doesn't know her self-worth. And she's going to sleep with you to get the role. But you come to me, sleep with me, I'm going to give you the role. And I know my self-worth. I know I'm good. I don't need you to sleep with you to get the role. The other producer can give me the role without sleeping with him. I don't need your job. I can go there and get it.
Most people have experienced abuse in terms of
Rape?
Yeah, rape. In
Who
terms
raped
of
them? If you put yourself in a situation where you endanger yourself, you might have negative outcome. But if you see that this situation I want to get inside, it might be bloody, and you withdraw yourself.
yourself.
You have removed yourself from the obstacle. You can't tell someone what to avoid and what to do. We all come from different homes. What might work for me might not work for you. You might believe, maybe you're coming from a home where you've seen your mother sleep with so many men to get stuff for you. You believe that that's the best approach to life. There's nothing in me that tells you that sleeping with a man to get something is dangerous. You're going to take it. No, let's be realistic. That is my upbringing. That is my belief. I don't have to sell my body to get what I already have.
Yeah.
Then you believe that you have to sell your body to get what you need. We cannot come together. So the job is for the parents or the mentors, actually. It's not for me. Because the person is still going to do what the person has to do regardless. Okay? Because that's the way they were trained. That's what they believe in. I don't believe in selling my body to get whatever. I believe in hard work. I believe in putting my best efforts. I believe in putting my best in everything I do, that I will succeed. I believe I can give people opportunities. I don't believe sleeping with a man, then I get what I want.
Okay.
It's not my belief. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It works for some people.
Yeah.
Some girls in Nollywood who are big stars today, they did it and it worked for them. But it didn't work for me. I didn't have to do it. Okay, I'm not here to judge anybody. But I'm telling you, I am only going to say what I believe in. Not selling myself for anything. Because that's what my dad taught me. My dad taught me not to belittle myself or not to demoralize myself or not to endanger myself as a woman. Because he taught me that I have what it takes to compete anywhere. And I believe in that strength that I have it. So I come there and then I speak. Me speaking alone, you know that I know English. I can speak English.
Yeah.
I can act. You're looking at me, you're seeing drama. It's already there. I have what it takes to be your next lead role actress. What do I need to go and sleep with you again for? If you don't want it, it's okay. There's so many opportunities I can get. I'm not desperate. So not being desperate might be one of it. Being too desperate puts you in too many temptations, too many dangers. But if you're not desperate, if you're grateful for the little ones you have, it's okay. Better ones will come.
Yeah.
Hold on for your time. Do not force yourself to be in situations that you're not supposed to be in. That's where you endanger yourself. And as a lady, know your worth. Okay? And know that sexual immorality does not glorify any woman. In fact, if you can be a virgin till you get married, I think that's the best teaching any parent can give their children. I did it to a certain level in my life till I got to, was like 22 when I met my first boyfriend. But I was big in Nollywood already and people didn't know, okay, Uche is still a virgin because I have this loud personality. When I come out, you think I'm already, this girl knows everything. And I didn't know nothing.
Really?
My first lead role, I did it at 18, 19.
When was that?
The movie you're talking about, I was a virgin when I did that movie.
Okay.
But I look so big, you wouldn't know that I was just a 19-year-old girl.
Wow.
Yes. So I didn't know anything. It was when I got to like 20-something and my colleagues, some of my friends were laughing at me, saying, you naive girl, you're too naive. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Go and get rid of your virginity first before you know anything. But my dad was training me to be a virgin till I get married. So I was working with that until peer pressure. You know, peer pressure is another aspect of life that deals with children or deals with people. So my friends were like, before you can belong, before we can all hang, we're not at the same level. They were making mockery of me. Virginity is the barrier. I need to find me a next person. That was the greatest mistake of my life. Because I just went there and I got the guy and I didn't want to tell him I was a virgin. I didn't tell him. I just wanted to get rid of it because I felt it was preventing me from seeing those big girls. I want to hang with them. Then I got rid of it. And then what next? It's still the same thing. Nothing special.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
My husband is my celebrity crush. I love his music, you know.
Okay, he's into music.
Of course, he's a musician.
Oh, wow.
I love his music, so I'm his number one fan. Celebrity crush. Yes.
Is there a film you love and wish you could have acted in?
There's so many movies I love and wish I could have acted in, but then I wasn't given the opportunity. I wasn't cast for the role. So you cast a person for a role, the person has to look the type you want.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't look the type they want, or maybe I wasn't in their mind's eye, or maybe nobody mentioned me. So yeah, here I am wishing that I would have been in this movie and I would have delivered, and the producer didn't see me or notice me. So it's okay. There'll be other ones.
What do you think is important for the next generation to know?
Next generation should know that life isn't easy.
Okay.
Life is not a bed of roses. You need to work hard to be something, to be relevant. You need to work hard. Life will not fall on you, on your lap. You have to fight for what you want. You have to go hard or go home. Life isn't easy. Life is tough. That's what I want. And in all of that, love yourself.
Okay.
Fight for yourself.
Can you share your experience working in Nollywood?
I've had a very smooth ride with Nollywood. Any stories, negative stories, scandals, whatsoever to talk about Nollywood. No, I don't. I've had a smooth ride. I've had success. I'm grateful for Nollywood because Nollywood has saved lots of youths. Nollywood has put Nigeria on the map. Nollywood is a great industry. So I have had a very beautiful experience working and still working because I am still working. I'm producing movies. I'm still acting. So it's my industry. I love it so much. So I don't have enemies in business.
Okay.
All my colleagues are my colleagues. When we're working, we're working. The ones that became my friends and we fall out, we're still colleagues. We can still work together. I don't do because me and you fell out as friends, then we can no longer work together.
Yeah.
No, I am good and have a beautiful working relationship with all my colleagues. Because without them, are you going to act the whole movie yourself? No. So my acting life is different from my personal life. I don't mix it.
Can you tell us about your favorite producer and actor?
I am my favorite producer.
Okay.
And I am my favorite actor.
Really?
Yes. I am the best. Yes. I don't think anybody can do it better than I do it.
Okay, you produce, you direct movies.
I don't direct like I'm a full-blown director, but I can be behind the scene and give ideas. I have pictures in my head. When I bring a movie to produce, I already have a picture of how I want the movie to look, and I'm a perfectionist. So as I'm doing it, I'm trying my best to see that everybody, every field is doing what they're supposed to do. Okay? So I think with time, it will all come out very gracefully. They're all trying.
Okay.
Nollywood is about personal experience. I have some people that I mentor.
Okay, really?
I have people I mentor, yes, and then I'm trying to.
So can you tell us more about it? Because through this show,
I
that
am
we know
trying
more.
to have an academy.
Okay.
Yes, like where I teach people master classes about acting and producing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure towards the end of the year it should be ready. We're still working on it. There is where those numerous fans of mine that want to act like me or
Yeah.
learn how to act. Yes. That's where they're going to have the room to have one-on-one consultation with me. And I teach you the basics of acting, what I love about it, how to be camera friendly, because you must love the camera. If you don't love the camera, how are you going to drive? Camera is your best friend. The mirror is your best friend. Okay? So these things, I'm going to have my academy ready to teach acting 101.
What's the next project?
Well, I'm working on series of scripts right now.
Okay.
Yes, my production company is Crystal and Scarlett
Okay.
Production. But my YouTube page is Uche Ogbodo TV. I have so many movies coming on it. I already have lots of movies already I've done in the past. I have so much more coming in the pipeline. But the next one is Shatter My Vow.
Wow.
That should be dropping next week by God's grace.
Thank you.